Smith on the outs. So, come on, Carina, get on your feet and make some noise. 30 laps for the drivers and their toys. 24 of the best. Who will shine? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Street Stock Carina Classic time!
So Ben Stead on the inside. There's neck and neck. Oh, Stead gets a little bit of push. Zach's back there. They're nearly 4 wide as they come out of the Tattles's turn. Fletcher's right up against the wall as well as they go into 3 and 4. Oh, we've got Bo Peters straight up into the boards. Not sure if something's broken. That's our lap 1 at the moment. Peters keeps it going.
Yeah, the footman got it very crossed up in the middle of turn 4. And Langton unwilling to lift. I don't know if he had much of a choice. Just got in and made a little bit of contact. And Peters was the passenger from then. I think the car definitely going to be broken, Brad, because that was a heavy hit to the concrete. Oh, Maloney fence as well. The rock hand at 33. Makes contact with the wall out of turn 4. He drops back momentarily as Ken Carroll got past him. Oh, Cook out of shape. Stout against the fence. It's all happening, Brad.
Peter Thompson's got a big miss as well. Cooney rejoins as they go back through. McCarthy's still out in front. Ben Stead's right on his hammer as they start going through the lap traffic. Here comes Carroll on the outside. Oh, we've got another one around in the turn. Tattles's turn.
John Stout, 64, will rotate. Maloney's against the fence again. Brad, this is the 30-lap race. I think we've hit the wall about 30 times already in the first 5 laps. This is unbelievable out here.
They're all 100% pushing. Doing that. So we're going to go green this time around.
This is Zolka, Stead, Cooney, Maloney, and Ken Carroll worked himself up into the 5th place. Started towards the back of the field. The Gladstone 5 on a run here. But look at this battle for the lead. Stead right on the rear bumper of Suzuka. These two were battling it out at Kingaroy a couple of weeks ago at Kings Royal. Stead ended up in 2nd place that time around. And now is chasing down the Charlton 33.
Yeah, as they go over the tussle. Oh, big tank snapper there for Stead. Hope he can pull it up. Hope he hasn't got a right rear flat out of that. Cooney goes through in the 2nd. Stead's still fighting back for 3rd. Fletcher's right up against the wall again. Here comes Kenny Carroll, and we got 1 around.
Mike Wenham, the Bundaberg 4. Got it facing the wrong way in the middle of turns 1 and 2. And he corrects it. Line him up again. And trying to gain positions like crazy. You need to be consistent. Make sure you're there at the end. And when that last 15 laps comes, then you can put the hammer down, pedal to the metal, foot to the floor, all the way to the end. Nonetheless, the green flag's back out. Zolka gets a good 2-3 car lengths on Stead. Stead goes to the top. And geez, I love seeing street stocks all over this racetrack. This is awesome, Brad.
Exactly right. Oh, Fletcher gives the wall a good hit down there. Maloney on the inside. Oh, Zach Cooney straight through the middle and picks the centre. Ben Stead's there and Cooney side by side.
Oh,
not sure.
Oh my, Brad, this is all over for Darren Suzuka. He's gone. Fletcher Smith was trying to stop to avoid making contact. The car stalled in about 3rd gear. Had to get the car refired. He's doing 5 cars now and somehow doesn't get collected.
So back to the race leader, Ben Stead is out in front. Zach Cooney right on his bumper. Maloney's there as well. Kenny Carroll's worked his way up into 4th in the rental car. And that's Leighton. Leighton in the 96. I couldn't quite tell to the black door. So it starts putting some lap traffic in between.
Stead leads from Cooney, Maloney, your top 3. And it will be Ken Carroll running in 4th spot ahead of Langton. Halfway the next one ahead of Ricky Gill. McComb ahead of Fletcher Smith now. And it'll be Dan Cooney, Dakin Masters, Shields, Stoward, Terry Huff, Sue Chapman, Mike Wenham. That is your field at the racetrack here. And Stead starting to pull away from the field.
They Stead through the Tattles's turn. Once again, we've got about 3 or 4 laps now on the board. Cooney got the car a little bit settled that time. Through there, Maloney's there. Got a good challenge here between Carroll and Leighton. And then Huff's made his way up now. He's had a shocking night too. Let's see if he can count on it in the A-main.
Yeah, it's important in heat race. If you have good heat race pace, but you're not anywhere in the feature race, it means nothing, because this is where it counts. This is the money race. This is where you get your medals. This is what it's all about, is against the fence. He loses the position now to Maloney. The 233s are going to add it for second and third. Stead still about 1.7 ahead of the third place cars. There's a lot of traffic on this racetrack right now.
Certainly is a lot of traffic as Ben Stead starts picking through the traffic as he comes down and puts another one down on the lap. He's right up against the boards now. Maloney and Cooney, one's high, one low through the lap traffic past Bo Peters. Then they're going to come around the outside of Terry Huff now in a VK. Kenny Carroll's starting to make a move now to go. Peters has pulled in behind me on the infield.
How good is this? Ben Stead railing the top half of the track, holding on. And the car's looking really tiny right now, Brad. The question you have to start asking, though, is does he have a favoured direction? Is this the way that he's fastest? Like we said, lap 15, we go competition yellow. We turn the cars around and we do another 15 laps in reverse direction.
Here comes Cooney. He's got back to second. Maloney tried to go high around a lap car and couldn't get there. Carroll's going to try and come through too. So Cooney has got back in this second. Ben Stead still our race leader. Here comes Kenny Carroll having a look underneath Maloney. And Leighton's going to get through as well. That's your top five. Oh, Huff. No.
Brendan Huff out of this race, was running in 6th position in the 95 Mortal Roll Cages HST car. And he will end up his Carina Classic as a DNF.
So white flag for the first half of the race to Ben Stead as they go into turn number 1. Kenny Carroll is right behind. Maloney's not far. And then pretty sure that's Leighton in the 5th place. So our first half of our feature is Ben Stead, Cooney, Maloney, Carroll, Leighton. That's your top 5. So now we rack them and stack them and start them again single file.
I reckon we should do double file. Wouldn't that make it even more interesting?
Yeah, it certainly would do.
Cooney, Maloney, Carroll, Langton. Reverse track now. The clockwise direction. 15 more laps to decide the 2023 Street Stock Carina Classic champion. And we are green.
So you got Ben Stead, he's got to jump into turn number 1. So 15 laps now. This is here. Maloney's going to have a go on Cooney down the back straight on the inside. So Cooney's still on the outside. He's going to have a look through the Tattersalls turn. Is he going to stay there or duck underneath? Oh, Maloney, he's gone all the way underneath Stead too. In the turn number 1.
The Rocky 33 will take the lead of the race at lap 16. And look, pace he's got, Brad. Zach Cooney with a big tank slapper all the way down the back straight. So Carroll goes to the inside. Langton looked to the outside, but Cooney blocks the gap. So now Maloney from Stead to Carroll to Cooney to Langton. That is your top 5.
The Maloney, he's got the race lead down the back straight. Ben Stead right on the hammer. Carroll's got up into 3rd now. Cooney's back there in the 4th with Leighton. Still got Gill, and then Cooney, and then Fletch back there in 7th place as their race leaders go through 1 and 2 once again. Maloney's starting to chip away a little bit of Ben Stead.
Cracking race out front as Maloney gets it crossed up. Running the bottom half of the track. Gets some good drive off the line, holding on to the lead. Ben Stead's the car running about 3/4 up the track through 1 and 2. He does the same through 3 and 4 as well. He's going to try and angle it off the corner. It's a gap down to about 3 car lengths and lap traffic now. That helps Maloney because he wants the bottom. He's fast at the bottom. Stuck at the pacer at the top. He was challenging him all the way through 3 and 4, but then got it crossed up when it mattered most, and he's at it again, Brad.
Yeah, he certainly is all over the back of his butt. Having a look, but Maloney gets through. Ben's right there as well. Carroll's still hanging on the third. Zach's got Leighton all over the back of him as they go through the Tattlesall's turn, then back to Gill. That lap traffic is certainly playing a little bit here as they come 3 wide into turn number 1.
That was big move between Langton and Kuhn as they went. They split the 90 up, and Langton on the infield drags dust across the racetrack. Scared absolutely everybody. And look at this, Stead on the rear bumper of Maloney.
He's trying to have a look upstairs to see what's there. Oh, he's up in the boards. Can he keep going? He does. Still ends on the second. Maloney, the race leader.
Langton gone from 4 spots. He's out of the race. The 96 and turns 3 and 4. Zach Cooney back up to P4 now.
So Gill's still back there in 5th place with Dan Cooney back there in 7th. Oh, Fletcher Smith slowed as well. They're trying to wait to get across the track, but they're not gonna. Got 2 on the back straight. Leighton has actually stopped now.
What a crazy lap and a half that was.
The Leighton's trying to limp across.
Yeah, Ben Langton actually had something come a cropper on the car. Was slowing down out top, so a bunch of cars went low. Fletcher Smith pulled to the bottom of the track, and I think he's collected the gutter down there, Brad. And there's a bit of smoke might be pouring out of the 96 car here on the infield. Paradise Sedans, that, Brad, is going to be an amazing, amazing race meeting.
Yes, it certainly will be. So they got their lights out this time around. Have a look at Ben Stead. Right there. Hello, son. I'm here. I'm ready to go. Let's see what we got there for this last 7. The Maloney gets a little bit of a jump. Ben Stead's still there. Then back to Carroll, Cooney, then Dan Cooney, then Gill, then Jess Masters. That's your top 8 at the moment as they go through. And that's Tattlesall's turn for the first time.
Maloney still somehow the car likes to hang the rear end about a fair bit. The Rock Hand 33s, he sends it into turn 1 again. But he just managed to find such good drive, Brad. I don't know how he's able to do it.
Yeah, exactly right. He has got that car set up on song. You just can't quite keep him at the moment. Maloney's gone high. Ben Stead's going to get him down the main straight. Stead, he's got the race lead back, but it's not going to be over. He's got to hold that line and stop Maloney getting through. Carroll still there. Here comes Maloney again.
Stead went high on the back straight away, and that opened the door for Maloney. Stead tried to close it and does so successfully, holding on, but Maloney gets a good run out of turn 4. Here comes Kenny Carroll and Zach Cooney. Dan Cooney in 5th, sitting, just watch this battle. Contact!
That was a decent Here comes Cooney and Carroll on the inside, so Carroll's going to get under 2nd now. Maloney on the outside. Zach Cooney's just going to hang here and see what's going to happen as they come down, put another one down on the board.
Maloney gets the 2nd spot back of Ken Carroll momentarily and drives around the outside. They're all blanket over the top 4. This is fantastic street stock racing. Cooney tags on the back straight away, sends it into turn 3. Ben Stead goes high. Maloney to the inside, they're side by side for the race lead.
So Ben Stead, Maloney still trying to get on the inside. Carroll's still there. Zach is all over the top and the bottom, trying to find a way through. Dan Cooney's back there as well as Gill. Here comes some lap traffic now through the Tattlesall's turn.
And it's going to play a major part of this. Zach Cooney collects the fence in turn 3. Drops off the front 3 cars. And it's still Stead, Maloney, Carroll, your podium place getters at the moment. They've dropped Zach Cooney in the 33. Dan Cooney in the 34, still running there as well, chasing these guys down. This is fantastic
White
racing.
flag time for Ben Stead.
One more lap to go, and Stead has pulled a 5 or 6 car length lead. He just needs to get through the final couple of corners. Hold on. He comes in the back and away.
Oh.
Cooney's all out of shape. He's going to limp it to the finish. But the Carina Classic champion will be Ben Stead. Maloney will take second place ahead of Ken Carroll. Zach Cooney will limp home, the leading Bundaberg driver, home in fourth. And I think Dan Cooney will round out the top 5. Well, the stewards are going into the timing booth to have a chat. I think there might be a bit going on here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the 2023 Street Stock Carina Classic, brought to you by Waldo's Mower Doctor. You gotta try and find a gear, and you'll get going. Come on, Carina, make some noise for him now. Carina Classic champion, it's Benjamin Stead. And a few more donuts on display, this time in turn number 1. Another cracking feature race. Well done to all the competitors on a great night for racing. And a more down there in turns 3 and 4. Has he lost the door doing donuts?